Good evening, everybody, as we are here for the final round of the losers bracket in this 2023 Speedgaming Live tournament. We've got proa007 on the left and MidiGuyDP on the right. And I'm Ratboy, joined here with Dustminion. Dustminion, how are you doing today?
Quite well. We got quite an electrifying matchup here tonight. In the losers finals, the winner is going to face DLP316 for the grand finale.
Yeah, this should be a great match, and regardless of who wins this, the next match will definitely be a banger as well.
Alright, I'm going to set our racers off. In the meantime, everyone, please get your guesses on what the first world's going to be.
I'm going with 4. And I just want to point out that hash is quite interesting. 8 2 shells and 3 flowers.
A 1, a 2, a 3. Alright, the gates are open.
We've got guesses for 2, 5, reverse world order, 3. Where do you think we're going, Dust?
Let's go vanilla world order.
No, I like it. Start out with a 1 1 2 or something a little more fun.
I'm thinking something chaotic.
Something chaotic. I like Frith put in the chat a 7-1 start with Atlantis to follow. Make him play through it small with
nothing too extreme. I was thinking maybe like 6-6.
6 6 7 8. 7 8's always a great start.
Ooh, or maybe 4-6 with the Pipatui right there in the middle, and you can't get around.
Oh, that's that's never fun. And we can see MidiGuy's countdown there, so we'll be starting here in just a second. Here we go. We got World 2.
Alright. Our opening stage is 3-2.
3-2. Not the worst, but those cheaps can get in the way, although that's a good couple power-ups there for this. The tail,
yeah.
you can flutter right over top of them.
Yep. And you can time the cheap bounces better.
Yeah, once they start to lose speed after their initial jump, they less likely to hitbox you.
Yep. Momentum is the name of the game when it comes to hitboxes with cheap shapes.
Yeah, and let's see, is it free? Hopefully not. It's not, so it's two levels this way, or you gotta go back and play 1 level in a fort, so 6 one, half a dozen the other. Pro's thinking about it. He was pondering what to do.
Well, MidiGuy got a P-wing for that, bro, and he's going back.
Interesting.
Oh! Actually, this is, Pro is doing an extra level by going this path.
No, because Midi will do 1 level here and then the fort, and then he'll still have the level right in front of the castle. So it's going to end up being 3 levels. Either way you do it. But
for some reason No,
MidiGuy's going to get an item out of this, so if this is something good, then flower. That's never bad to have at the start of the game. Worst comes to worst, you can save it for Bowser.
Yes, sorry, I don't read map good. I forgot you could just go around the lock.
Yep. Now he's definitely not going to want to get this item.
Yeah, not after doing all that.
It looks like, is this going to be that P-Wing, or is this a different bro? That's just a star. So it looks like Pro A did sort of pick the faster path, let's say. You know, save the extra 2 pipe transitions.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, if no Bowser item comes to be, then you know that Fire Flower could be useful come the end. But I think hopefully something better will come about in the forms of a hammer suit.
Yeah. So now we've got the World 1 airship, and how salty is Morton today?
Not at all.
Not at all.
We don't know. He
All
could have been. He could have been heavy, and we'll never know.
All right, so 3 minutes and 1 second for that.
Midi's gonna skip that star there, so no loss on his part. All right, where are we going next, chat?
Start from Peach, and we're going to water.
Going to water.
And-
It's going behind the lock. Come on, behind the lock.
Block. No!
So the lock is probably going to be Wendy's then, if I had to guess.
That's the most logical conclusion, and Occam's razor says that it is.
Yeah. I'm sure Proa will check here just to be certain, but... And...
Alright,
behind
time
the
for a coin
pipe
flip.
I'm curious, this would be a good spot to hop in the canoe there and go just check and see if there's a lock on one of the prize islands as well. And whether or not they're right or they're wrong, they're both going the same way. Well, that doesn't do it. And then we got 6F1 as the other fort.
Does he go for the... Oh, he's hanging on to it.
He's not even doing 1 damage boost there. Somebody's going to find out here that these pipes loop. Let's see, good item here. Oh, he's not even check. Wow. Broy's not even going to check and see if there's a star there or a flower.
That's gonna give some time back to MidiGuy.
Yeah, he'll definitely hit that last one.
Did it have a star?
And
it does.
there we go. So Midi's going to cut, 5 or 6 seconds there just in the boom boom kill alone.
Alright, and the lone level we have to play before the Wendy is 1-5 beta.
You know what? I like this level. It. Oh, I thought he may have gotten the beetle to come bouncing back at him as he was flying up there, but I guess the tail slowed him down enough.
He was flying over it anyway, so... the rebound wouldn't have got him.
That's true. Yeah, I probably would have gone below him. All right, and where's Wendy residing? I'm thinking it's going to be her vanilla ship. We're going to see the World 3 airship here.
Is it the World 4 airship? No, it's the World 5 one.
Now, I always like to see a heavy Wendy. I think she's a lot easier to deal with, so let's see if we get that for them. Oh, just
You hit her.
And it looks like Midi was forced into a bro fight?
Yeah, directly in the way. I mean, I won't say no to a P-Wing.
No, they're always handy to have at the beginning of the seed.
I mean, especially for 7.6, even though there's a new meta apparently of get P-Speed in 6.
So it falls right in between a 4th try clip and a 5th try clip. So, depending on how your luck is, it can easily take well more than that. So what you give up in chance at something. Ooh, that's not a nice.
That's not even a 50-50. That's just like have fun.
Yeah, they're in for a bit of a slog here in this World 4. in another beta stage here. So this is the third one we've seen so far. With the what's this one supposed to be?
This
six.
is
6.3?
I just call it ice beta.
six something.
Like who even knows?
Yeah, DLP has it. Have fun. Yeah, this is. You know, you always hope for a nice quick World 4 when you see it pop up, and they're definitely not getting this.
Alright, 4-2 with Boss Bass. Do we see Goomba Disguise?
Yep, there he is. Oh, Midi, looks like he shorted that one there. Getting caught up a little bit on the beta stage here. Now, I think you play one and you go and make the check. Just
yeah, there's no pipe transitions that would cost you time here. Not like in World 8.
Yeah, you can get over to that that lone level there where the pipe should be, and take a quick peek. Ooh!
Oh! What even was that hitbox?
Cheap hitbox and then an upper decker on the pipe. Love it. This game is slapped together with duct tape.
The MidiGuy's like, really? Game? That's how you want to do this? Alright, he's gonna go check? He's checking. And, no, we have to do both.
So we got, what, 5 levels? 3 levels and 2 forts to do in this world.
This is a very dense giant land we've got here.
Yeah. AAA game for 1990.
MidiGuy doing the same check? Yup.
Yeah, makes sense. The Yukon, the fridge, yeah, Alaska, you name it. Maybe getting the nice speedrunner fly under strats. And then we got 3-6 will be the last level in this world. Much nicer without the auto scroller.
Hey, just watch out for the fire. There we go.
Oh, nice little dog at the end. Don't want to go too fast. Proa made nice work with the tail there to just flutter the gaps and not have to turn back very much. It was well done.
Right.
Skip it? No? Well, you know what? That's a great Hammer Brother fight to go into with the star, because you get to get rid of those boomerangs straight away. They get them off screen nice and quick.
And, yep, the other one. How about this one? Okay, an item.
So here's hoping for Midi. It's that one that's it. Oh, he can scroll it. He will. So he's gonna miss out on that cloud. Does close the gap, but Proa now has an item advantage on him.
Yep. To answer a question in chat, yes. Last night's match between Mustard and Human Mustard and MidiGuy went the full distance. Went to game 3. MidiGuy came out on top.
Yeah, it was a good set of races. It looks like Midi has about 3/4 of a second lead right now, without the cloud advantage in Proa's favor. So where are we going next? We've seen 2, 3, and 4. So I think we're going 5, right?
5. Yeah. Let's go 5. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So, oh no, do the fort. I guess unless I mean, it could be 3 forts, but
I mean, both pretty bold moves.
Yeah, I think I would. I think I'd be doing it the way Pro A is. I think I would take the gamble that it's you know, 2 forter that's going to build the bridge. I mean, even look at, you know, 8-4, 7F2. You know, they're long, but the Twisty Castle's still longer. Is it? It is a 2-4. Oh, but I guess then he's got the level to do too. What is Pro A doing? He just built the bridge. Go to the level.
He's thinking those. He's thinking those 2 pipes linked to one another. That's what he thought, anyway.
Oh, it is 3 forts. Midi, go do forts. Go do forts. Go do forts.
Midi's at a loss on what to do.
He heard me. That so I mean that's definitely not not a normal setup there.
And
first hand stage?
Okay. Someone else is gonna have to oracle that what level that was that neither racer did.
So I mean I think Pro A did the safer idea with it, which I think I would have done. But ultimately, you know, we know now. Oh, Midi. How did he grab back onto that ledge? But I mean, we know with the blessing of sitting here, Midi showing us that, you know, 3 forts, and we know that that one built the bridge. So one of these 2 is going to break that lock up here.
And now remember, if there's 3 forts, the blue fort breaking the blue lock is not a guarantee, like it is when there's only 2 forts.
Nope, and that's...
so.
Maybe that's what Pro A was counting on, was, you know, maybe this, you know, maybe he had a guess that it was going to be 3 forts and that one on the bottom was going to do it, but...
Depending on what this layout for the enemy is, Pro A might just cloud this. But
won't he have to come
then
back?
Again... No, this is on the way to the airship.
Oh, Midi went back to do the one... okay.
Yeah, 5F2 was the answer.
Oh, I missed it breaking that lock there. I see.
There you go.
Yeah, he could. It'd be a great one to blind cloud if he did. Even this wouldn't be a bad one to take the intentional. And yeah.
Looks like he's doing it.
Yeah. This is a long level. Not a bad idea at all. And we got the World 6 airship now.
And probably gonna take the lead back because he went in with a P-wing.
Yeah.
Oh!
Now this is a flat arena, so Midi does have... oh, not enough room. One hitter, it's hard to get that lined up to get the off-screen with just a regular tail, but...
yeah.
And yeah,
he could have gotten the off-screen, but Roy LeBron'd him.
Jump straight into him. And yeah, just a second apart coming out of this here. So, I mean, we got to go to World 6 next, right?
That's the logical
2, 3, 4, 5.
Process
gotta
here.
go 6. Gotta go 6.
All right. And an anchor from Peach. A 50-50 right there. Potentially.
Well, and they did get to see one lock in the middle there. So, you know, they'll go top route. They'll play the fort. And then if they still see that lock there, then they know they're going to be good because we just had the 3-forter. So, Dust, you may have been right with Vanilla World Order, just off by 1. If we see 7 next, you know,
it depends on what this next world is.
It was Vanilla aside from 1. And we got first 4F2.
And a star which will completely nullify any challenge this segment has.
Yeah, I like seeing a star there because then you can build P-speed in that bottom section. And fly through the top. Now Pro with the fire does pick up about 3.5-4 seconds on the kill. And that lock is
That
gone.
did break the
Midi.
lock. Did he not remember that, or is he gambling that fort's not required at all?
I think he's gambling that the fort's still not required. Oh, and that bro is another cloud. And Pro is going to use it here. As soon as
Oh man.
no, will he? Because if you got to come back and do the fort.
Oh, he's also taking the plunge. But
does he take the death, go play the fort? Nope. Looks like he's...
No, he's doing... He's got fire. He can roll with it. Ah!
Not a bad enemy set at the start there.
Oh dear.
Just grazed him.
I imagine he might do Fort Thing Cloud if he dies here.
Ooh. Caught between a rock and a hard place at the end
Yep,
there, yeah.
He's doing it.
Yeah. So let's see if we... Okay, so the pipe skips one level here and a coin chip in a bro.
Seven, 6, here we go.
6.
And no tail, so he has to do the clip.
Yeah, and it sounded like he was practicing the flyover. Oh, that's not bad. That was 4 tries, I think.
4 or 5, yeah.
Sounded like in the race room he was practicing the flyover.
He was indeed.
And I guess we missed it. It was an invalid seed there with...
Oh, the fort is required! Yeah, go in the pipe. There we go. That'll save the cloud usage.
Yeah, and it'll skip the level. I think he noticed that it'll skip that one as well. And it actually, so it looks like MidiGuy actually made that coin chip because it was 2 bros on Pro-A side. Now he's going to test the anchor here, and we don't know what it is because he doesn't have another power up.
Yeah, if it's a P-wing, that's huge.
Just a tail. Does he know the? Oh no, he likes.
Does he know this?
No, he likes clipping with tails.
Oh, okay.
3, 4.
Oh wow!
Same as Midi.
Even Pro is surprised he got it. Yeah, that puts it back in the lead.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be close. Midi will just be about a pipe transition behind him. We got 5, 7 here.
Yeah.
Even speedrunning this game, remembering which level is actually which number is always a bit tricky. Oh! How did he not get the side jump off of that one?
He fell into that pothole.
The World 7 airship here. So if Midi slaps on one of those fire flowers, this is a great fire kill spot for Lemmy. I think it's gonna be all 5 hits. Let's see it.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. The full 5-hitter. Okay.
So the screen went dark at 22:18. 11 seconds. 11 seconds going into World 6, which has to be World 7 now.
If it's World 7, then we almost got it. We almost.
There we go. So it's vanilla, except for we didn't start at 1. 6F
Well.
here, 6F3 here to open up.
Yeah.
And yeah, DLP MIDI has pretty stacked inventory still. Proa now has, I think, 2 music boxes and a Tanuki. And for MIDI being 2 clouds behind, he's keeping this really close.
Okay. That tells me that broke a lock on the promised land. Oh. Okay.
It absolutely did. So I think Proa, is in inventory despair here playing this when he's got boxes.
Yeah, because Midi just music boxed that plant.
Yeah, he's got 2 flowers and
These. Not the reward he was hoping for.
And Ludwig just a 1-hitter. So we didn't get to see. He didn't do a little bounce first, so I'm thinking he probably has his high tops on. There it goes. Let's see. King gets the wand at 31. That was a Jet World 7.
Effectively.
Just
Okay,
under 15 seconds.
Yeah, so missing bridge and only 1 fort, so yeah, go here.
Yeah, 1 fort, 2 levels, pretty straightforward World 1 here to end before we get to World 8.
Yeah, the tail is going to slow Pro-A down for Navy.
Yeah, I've always wondered if it's actually worth it to stand in front of that cannon for a second, take the shot, and then get P-speed through it. I think it may end up being faster, because this is quite a bit slower with the tail. Look at MIDI, he's got 3 or 4 stars.
All those stars.
An anchor that he doesn't know is just a tail. 2 fire flowers. So if I had to guess, Pro will probably try and lose that here. Yeah.
There we go.
This isn't a level that you want to be messing with Boss Bass in.
Alright, MidiGuy has tested the anchor.
Yeah, he was hoping for a cloud for the last level, and you asked that we start with 4-6, and here we are ending with it.
This is 4-5.
Oh, this is 4-5, right? And a useless hammer from the bro.
That came like many worlds too late.
Yeah, and Midi was checking to see if he had any boxes left to put it to sleep, and yeah, he's thinking the same thing. And ending here with the World 4 airship.
So this match is going to come down to World 8 routing.
Yeah, and from what Midi pulled yesterday, his intuition was on point. So let's see if it is again today. And there's the first heavy that we got to actually see. So we don't know for sure, but we know that Morton didn't get to jump, and obviously Lemmy can't. So we don't know which other one was heavy. But so.
Yep.
As we get in, Chad, how many bridges?
One. I'm gonna say 1.
I'm going with 0. Lana with 2. Magna Hands with 2. Scott with 1. Leslie hoping for 4. Marky Mark
Okay,
1, but hoping for 4.
Alright, so False Tank is our first stage here.
Yeah, 2-3 with an Angry Sun, which makes you slow down a bit at the end here.
Now the question is, do we do that stage just so we don't have to return here to get to that fort? That's right there.
I think they skip it for now, and oh! Well, I'm wrong. I would say maybe skip it, check that pipe at least once, just to see, you know, where it's going, and then possibly come back and do it. But
Yeah, it's hard to say which scenario you would consider the gamble, because Pro is ignoring it.
so there's the real tank and one more pipe, 1 lock so far. So 4 bridges is out, and there we go, 7F2. So this is blocking the way into the rest of the dark. And 2 fort for MIDI here on that opening screen. So we'll get to see if that lock in the top left of the dark is still there when Proa finishes this, or once MIDI goes into that pipe. And DLP saying it was an 18-second lead going into to Bowser's. Thanks for that, DLP.
Alright, that's 1 fort down for MIDI, and soon 1 fort down for Proa.
Okay,
Well,
so
it
that
broke
broke that lock in the top left. There's 2 more locks there. So if 7F2,
Oh my goodness!
And so it's 7F2 to build the bridge, and then 8 fort just to get there.
This is Proa's game to lose.
Yeah, it's a tough call to put your time into a level and a fort on that first screen without at least doing a little bit of recon. Leslie, I wouldn't say this is gambling for MIDI. He, he's got to play this to be able to get to Bowser's Castle regardless. That was a great 1 cycle damage list for MIDI there. So he's getting this out of the way and gonna hope. Unfortunately, we know this isn't gonna do it for him. Now, did Proa wait long enough for this star? I don't think he did. No. MIDI, go play the tank. Well, I guess he has to get anywhere, so.
Yes. Like, he doesn't know for certain that this is the bridge maker, but he will once he finds those other 2 locks that are right there still.
Yeah, he'll see that nothing breaks here. Now, Proa doesn't have an item. He's gonna check that bottom power up. You know, it's not enough time for MIDI to catch up, even if Bowser has to stomp. Barring a major disaster, but he will check that bottom power up, see if there's anything worthwhile, I'm sure.
Alright. Item is a star.
You take it. Oh, he's even gonna check the bottom path.
Yep, there's a power-up block down here in this lower path.
Yeah, DLP 2 longest forts to get through to Bowser here. Oh! How is that not hitting him?
Hitboxes!
He was standing on the step.
Alright. Alright. Proa's at Bowser. It's probably too late for MidiGuy.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh wait, wait, never mind, he has flower, never mind.
Yeah, for even first try clip, I don't... 4 more jumps, I don't think there's enough time.
Actually, you're right, yeah.
It
depends if he gets...
If it was 10 more seconds, I think that he could snipe it. But I think it was just a touch too far behind.
Yeah. Yeah, he made it, but Troy only needs one more stomp.
Yeah,
And down he goes.
this is going to be really close.
Yeah, very close.
Let's get your
Because here-
GGs in chat for both of our runners here. They'll be just seconds apart.
Yeah, here's the thing about the regular stomp kill and the fire kill. With the fire kill / hammer kill, it takes quite a bit longer for Bowser to hit the ground.
Yeah, he does his pop up first, unless you get the one frame where he's in his pop and then he drops straight down, but you can't control that.
Alright, anyway, so that is Pro A clocking at 3301, MidiGuy 3309. That is an 8-second difference.
Yeah,
And,
that was a great first race.
Indeed. So we're gonna set our races up for game number 2.
All right, go everyone in chat and go grab a drink and give a little stretch, and we'll be back momentarily.
BRB. Alright, we're back everyone. We've got a game 2 coming in hot. Troy with the masterful gamble snatched the lead from MidiGuy, never let go of it, got the win. This is MidiGuy's chance to answer back, and if he doesn't, he's done.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a game 3 here, so two races tonight isn't enough. We want to see all 3. All right, and just as we're cutting them loose here, chat, what world are we going to start out this time? I'm going to say, since we were so close to it, we're going to go actual vanilla world order this time.
Now I'm thinking reverse world order, except we start at 6, then go down.
Do the exact opposite. I like it. In chat, we got Card Captor with 3, Z Fashion 5, Dragon 7, Marky Mark 7, 4, 5. DLP looking for 7 as well. Stewie with 4. Happy birthday, Stewie.
Happy birthday, man.
Vix with 2. So that's it. We've got it covered off. Someone's going to be right. Hey, look at that. It's me. Come on, Vanilla. Does 3F1 here to start, and this will be a nice quick World 1 too. Just 1 fort and 2 levels to play. So.
Yeah, roughly the same. Layout as last one.
Yeah, Pro A going for a double power up here in door 5. Not a bad idea to at least pick up 1, because you never know what the levels are going to be here.
Yeah, this is 7-1's gonna hurt.
Well, 5-9, so it doesn't matter if you go in small, but you're in for 44 seconds or 45 seconds of.
I mean, this hurts slightly less than 7-1.
I mean, depending on how fast you can get through it, 7-1's probably pretty close to the same time sync, I would think.
Yeah, truthfully, getting 5-9 now isn't terrible, because it's generally the same reason for why getting Fort Knox really early isn't that terrible, because your opponent has to play it too.
Yeah, and Atlantis too. I mean, it's not the hardest of levels. They're just long, so you just don't want to have to play it knowing that there's a chance that your opponent might have skipped it.
Doesn't Atlantis hurts? Don't I know it?
Well, if you take the death on it, that really hurts. Oh, and tanks for the first time here. And I think was the only military we saw in the first one the Navy there, I think.
Yeah, it was just Navy, I think.
Yeah. Bowser
But
didn't
this
want
is
to pull
the
out all
regular
the guns on the first seat. He's gonna save them for this one.
Yeah, this is just the regular tank cell, but there is an item at the end here.
Yep. And we got a vanilla boomerang bro at the end, and
Vanilla
look at that.
prize too.
Look at that, nice and vanilla.
And just in time for that bro.
And a vanilla bro. And
Vanilla
a vanilla
prize.
Look at that. How vanilla is this? And the World 7 airship. So this is actually not bad for MIDI, because if he wants to stop for it, well, there is a chance at 2 power-ups. I'm guessing he'll probably check the second one here. Yeah. And nothing. So Pro-A stopping for those early power-ups in 3F1, not such a bad idea at this point.
Yeah, MidiGuy's kind of in danger mode at the moment.
Yeah, you don't feel good leaving the first world small when you haven't really had a chance to get a power-up.
Yeah, that was either a 3 or a 4 header.
Yeah, I think I want to say 4. But I'm not 100% on that. And DLP saying a Tozzle seed. Maybe Dust rolled it in Tozzle's honor.
Yeah, this is my seed. The previous seed was Rat Boys.
Yeah. So are we gonna go to 2?
Four.
Dream is dead. 4 was? Okay. Thanks, Card Captor. So it was a 4 hitter. Now this could be a much easier 4 than the last one, if this fort is the answer. We haven't gotten to see the back half, so.
Alright, so that's P-Wing from the bro. And, what do we hear? Okay. Yeah, despawn that dry bones. There you go.
Yeah, and Pro A actually got the better RNG with that, because I don't know how
it the other
decides. Yeah, I don't know how it decides which way the dry bones walk, but they do definitely switch back and forth.
Yeah, but if it goes right, just hang back.
Yeah, and MIDI was big, but still threw on a leaf. I think, hoping for Fort Knox, but ended up with 6F2, which is another good one to have for this level, and that was the answer. So we made them grind in the last one. We gave them a freebie this time.
Okay. The bros were kind to Pro with the clouds.
Another star. Good
Not
job,
this
Dust.
time, though.
Alright.
I mean, there's gotta be some goodies later down the line, right?
And all 5 hits for Iggy. No bad hitboxes. Pro A also flying over the mast. So let's see. Screen goes black at 27. Yeah, you can get your commands in chat. Oh, just jumped into it a little bit.
Yeah, actually not a hitbox. Bad angle.
Yeah. It is that giant head. It's deceiving. And now I completely forgot what time the screen blacked out for MIDI.
I don't know what item Peach gave there. Cloud.
Ooh, it was a cloud. Hey, and 6-6 again.
Wow, and
Now,
just in time, too.
Fully powered up, I think you just mowed her, though.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, though.
Oh, that's a bad hit.
Oh,
That's not what we want. And, okay, now he's going to cloud it for sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you cloud into the top or bottom fort? Going to cloud into
slap on that P-Wing.
And lose
Air Force. Alright, Pro is going to do the same.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great level for dropping inputs, so, Midi's gonna want to be a little bit more careful, I think.
Oh, Pro is gonna give himself options by starring this bro.
Yeah, that's a good way to save your spot. And get another shroom for it.
Man, these are not very good bros.
No, you're not giving them. I mean, but the princess gave them a cloud, so
But
what the
she's not a
bros.
pro.
Well, she could be. So that doesn't build that bridge. Now,
What if?
play the other fort? I think I probably would.
I think we do.
22, 23 seconds apart. Thank you, Under.
Oh, many guys,
But, see,
okay.
you can't see, I guess, other than the one behind the rock.
Okay. Pro is going for the fort. So
Yeah.
more divergent paths.
Now, this is, 2 fort is a long fort, just because of all the transitions, but...
Yeah. It is entirely possible that,
These two
this could be
these two pipes loop.
this could be triple forter. We don't know yet.
It could be, and I mean that pipe on that lone island could go behind the rock. Midi Fire Bros on ice. Oh, now he's gonna go for it. Okay, does this build this bridge on this pipe island? It doesn't.
No.
So we gotta move forward. We just gotta press on.
Okay.
So I mean, now they've just switched spots. So Pro A is running through 3-3. Midi's gonna finish. Oh, jumped into the spikes. Midi's gonna finish up 2 forward here. Midi's gonna get the news. So this is definitely our 3-forwarder.
More bros and
And Midi doesn't have any power-ups. So he's got to go down.
I would not hammer that rock.
At this point, I don't think I would take that risk. Okay, so he'll probably go back and clip. Or will he go down and test the other level?
Or will he check the other level?
He's gonna go for the clip. He knows he knows what he's getting into here. Now Pro A took, I don't know what that was, 6 or 7 tries. Now Midi's saying.
Alright.
Okay, so it looks
8
like
or 9 tries.
Yeah, maybe 1 try less.
And what's this third fort?
5-1. 5F1. And the impossible flower.
Alright, so I guess now something to think about here. I think we still conserve that hammer, unless that pipe.
So I mean, at most it will save 2 levels from this point, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's assuming that the pipe locked by the rock takes you to the very end. What does this pipe lead?
Yeah, unless these loop, which would be really funny, but yeah. So at most you're gonna save 2 levels using that if the pipe is in the center spot in 6F3 spot. But I think playing this out is probably a smart call. You still have 2. You still have a chance at another hammer for 3.
That is true, and it also depends if the pipe is Okay, it's in the middle, so...
So they would have saved 2 levels with it, which, I mean, is not a bad hammer play. Ooh, Pro A just going for the swim, not the Lakitu bop. And is Midi going up or down? He's going up as well.
Did Midi get that hammer?
Yes,
I don't think he did.
I thought
he did?
I thought the bro came in his way after he did Air Force.
Well, I saw there was a bro that's still hanging on there, and I think he got the one with the star. We'll have to look in his inventory again, but
Yeah.
I think he missed that hammer.
Okay, I'll keep a look for him to open it up because I thought it got in his way after Air Force because I believe that was the fire bro that he died to the first time. Okay, World 3 airship here, and this will be a nice easy fire kill for Lemmy because he'll be stuck in the floor.
Yeah, he's right there on the ground. Just like that.
1250 and 1253, 3 seconds apart.
So, desert, water, sky, and pipes left.
I'm gonna go with... Let's go pipes. Let's see what 7 has to offer.
Well then.
Alright, force draw. Ooh.
Ultra force draw.
So this is not gonna be a Jet World 7 like the last one.
This is gonna be a linear one. Because, Fort has to break that lock. There's nowhere else you can go.
Yeah, and actually that's a nice plant item there. So guaranteed plant stage 1 level and 2 forts off the bat.
Pro was hoping for Fort Knox, but nothing doing.
Yeah, Midi will take... Should be 1 damage boost, yeah. Pro A not gonna take it, he's gonna take the ride.
There's a fort immediately following this one, I think.
I think there's 1 level in between. I thought it went fort level fort. Nice bro. Pro A right behind with another bro.
Oh, there's a level after. Okay.
Fort level fort. And 5-4? 5-4.
Yeah, that sounds right. And he's gonna cloud it.
I mean... No cloud is a bad cloud, but that's a pretty quick level. And the Navy right after, so... Midi will save some time again going in with just Big Mario rather than a tail.
I mean, they can't all be bangers. Cloud usage.
No, the only bad cloud is 1 left in your inventory at the end of the game. Alright, where's this going to take us? Just keep following the pipe path here. Just keep following the pipe path.
Keep going.
Okay,
Well,
just 1 more plant. So not terribly long. Get to see every island too, which is nice. There's another hammer. So Pro A now has 2. Oh, and you're
that's
right.
hammer play.
Yeah, Midi didn't get the one in World 6. So he'll get 1 here. Perfect, perfect airship here with the World 6 one to have a tail on. Look like a 3-hit heavy there. Vanilla aside from the airship.
So, So we got another thought experiment here. It depends on if we run into desert or water next.
Alright, hit me with it.
If it's water, you could do the double hammer play, but you won't have the hammer for desert, which at maximum skips 3 levels.
Yep. And double hammer at max skips 4. Right? But we got 5. We know we've seen our 3 4, so we know this is 2, so that fourth there is going to build the bridge. This is also, love having a tail for this level. Get to just run across the top and break into the last set of blocks.
Gatekeeper.
There goes Proa's Tanuki suit. Alright, does he get the 1 cycle? Yeah, just gonna damage boost through.
Yep. Not gonna damage boost this part, but
Yeah, I mean, to me, damage boost the spikes to get that little bit of run that's a World 8 play. Oh, Midi, come on!
Oh wow!
That was a great damageless one. That had to be down to the frames to get in that door.
Yep. Alright, it's time for a scout.
Alright, now if Midi doesn't do that and just goes for it, he'll keep his power up. Go for it. Oh, he's gonna scout it. Okay. It's the smart play.
Yeah.
Ooh. 7-9.
Oh.
But no fish and no sun.
Does MIDI cloud this?
This is a great level to cloud. Although it's long to take the death in first. Gotta get up a couple levels here.
Okay, guess not.
Midi making nice work of it though. He's motoring through.
Yeah, it helps that this is the tamest 7-9 I've seen in a long time. Like,
Yeah.
like very not a very threatening enemy set. There's not a great number of enemies, not enough to you know, overflow the sprite limit.
Yeah, and I think anytime you see the giant enemy set in a level, it's always nice because you know it's going to be pretty tame. The worst you're going to get is the odd Paragoomba.
Anger's Tanuki, apparently.
Anchor is Tanuki. Okay. And 4-1. With giant enemies.
And that thing.
Oh, and Midi just tested the anchor as well. So, and I didn't see, did Proa also have that coin ship in his way, or? No. So Midi's gonna lose a bit of time here, because he's gotta play this coin ship before he makes to the airship.
Unless it moves out of the way.
It can't, it's stuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't music box this.
Nope. Now, thankfully, coin ship bros are always the same. You always get your 2 boomerang bros, and he does really well to only get 1 boomerang on on screen. But you got to get there first, so that's the waiting period.
Alright, so desert and water. That's all that's left.
Let's see water.
Now a decision needs to be made on that on those hammers.
Yeah. Oh,
Never
there's
mind.
another hammer, so he doesn't have to decide. And 2 pipes up front.
Now the decision falls on MidiGuy.
So 1 lock.
Yeah, looks like Wendy's is locked.
Unless there's one on the far prize island that we can't see.
There is also
and
that.
Midi's just going for it. Let's see.
Yeah, Proa's sitting on 3 hammers. He will not get burned if he double hammer plays.
No. It is locked.
And what Proa played was the answer.
So he's gonna save
Yep, here he goes.
three levels. Oh, and Midi's playing the wrong one.
Oh.
It was 4F1 was the answer. Yeah, Midi went full on gamble. Now, Midi does still have a cloud. Oh,
And
why didn't he go to the other pipe?
did he check that other pipe? I don't think he
But he knows it has to connect to one of the first 2, right? Because the other one connects to the one he just went to. Nice job getting through the 5-3 beta there. Yeah, this is at this point it's going to be a tough comeback for him. I wonder if he'll see the pipe and then go back through it.
Well, the 2 pipes are right there, not past the rock, so hammer's good here.
Hammer, play the fort in front of the castle, and if it doesn't, then you make the trek back. Well, this definitely won't do it.
Well, that's an item for Proa. Maybe this is the Kingslayer, who knows?
Yeah, we'll definitely get an item check here. Yeah, I don't know who said this would absolutely go to a game 3.
I mean, aside from that cloud, these items have been pretty barren.
Now, so what Midi could do still, Midi could play that first fort, cloud at 1F. It's not the best level to cloud, but he still can do it.
Like, that's how he gets back into this, right?
Yeah, he'll still be, I mean, he'll be super tanks and probably the airship down, but it closes the gap getting into World 8. 1 minute 48 on entering the airship. Yeah, Midi has to play that fort and cloud this one.
But he also, but wait, hold on. He also has to play all those levels.
Oh, he doesn't have the hammer. Yeah,
he
that's right.
Unless that Pro has it.
Chat, how many bridges in World 8? Unfortunately, it's really hard to equalize what'll be probably 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, this is a huge hole that MidiGuy's in at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, this Pro would need to kick his console. Oh, and one of them is 7.5.
Oh man.
And with that, I missed the opening
Ouch.
screen, but Pro A playing the 6 beta.
I mean, he has the correct power up for the stage, but still, this is at least a minute long affair.
What a tail swipe there. That is really hard to do. Get the duck tail swipe in one motion through there. And so that we did have the fake tank, the false tank on the opening screen. And that's the first lock.
Yep, there's 3 forts right there on the bridge.
Yeah. So we'll probably go back and check the second pipe.
7-6. Okay, we're gonna. No, we're not. I thought we were gonna. I thought I was practicing three bridges.
That's the most we've seen in a long time.
Oh, I see. MidiGuy's just gonna
P-wing.
cut the crap and just P-wing it.
Yeah. And we got hand one here. So last week we got music boxes. Is it any better?
P-wing.
Moderately better.
Is Fort Knox still at large?
Fort Knox is still a large. 7F2 is still a large.
Speaking of which, there it is.
Yeah. 5F2 I don't think has been seen in this seed. 3F2 I don't think has been seen in this seed. Alright, so Midi now running through super tanks here. So he did clear his way to the castle. Found out it was 1F. So made the backtrack.
So I'm trying to remember where that first hammer came from. Was it in was it on the bros in
World 6.
That was it.
I think it was the Fire Bros that he died to as well. The Fire Bros on ice that he died to. Before he went to do Air Force, I believe were the ones that that had the hammer.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, there's so the bros here did have a hammer.
That was just rude.
But of course, it was the one that was further away from everything else.
Well, yeah, so he needed a TAS early hammer to get him to come over, without playing any levels though. Alright, so Pro A clearing his way up. Check these top 2 areas, see if he can get to the hand bridge. And that lock is still there, so he'll know...
He'll know if he's done.
Yeah. He'll know, you know, he'll have to play at least 2 more if that lock is still there. If the lock breaks, he'll have to do all 3 here. And Dragonfire, nobody has patience aside from Narfman for early hammer manips.
Okay,
right.
So Fort Knox was not the answer.
Yeah, so it's a full clear. And there you go, you got a valid seed here for you, Dust.
Yep, and MidiGuy used his cloud.
Or Mitch, you're right. Mitch did do his long time of doing the min-ups. And that was good. Don't normally see runners stop for that power up in 3F2, but knowing he doesn't have an item and gets lucky with a flower there, he'll try to hold this.
Yeah, he needs to hang on to this one though. Ugh. Okay. That is harder than it looks.
Been taking it nice and safe here.
Oh no, mini guy!
Ouch. Alright, so Pro will make his way back. Cross all those bridges he worked so Midi.
And I think the clock is about to strike midnight for mini guy.
Yeah. Lots of P-Wings left.
Yeah, too bad none of them are weapons.
Yeah, I don't blame Pro here, taking it a little slow. He knows how close the last race was, having to stomp, or have Bowser stomp. Wants the fire kill this time, wants that time save. Midi just seeing
The bridge for the first time.
yeah. Oh, and he's gonna get the bad news here.
Yep. "35 fireballs, and
There we go. Put your GG's
That
in chat
is-
for Pro A.
that is game. Proa will get his rematch against DLP 316.
And it looks like in chat DLP is saying that the finals will probably be Monday at 7. Yeah, unfortunately it came down to you know, the one bro death in World 6. And Midi's gonna find Fort Knox here. But he doesn't have any items, I don't think. Oh, maybe he had an anchor left. He might still have a Tanuki.
We are joined by the winner, proa007. GG.
GG, Pro A.
Oh, hold on, audio. Yeah, they're discussing it in chat. The pretty much both World 8s came down to routing, and Proa was the superior router this day.
Yeah, it was definitely the gamble on the first opening screen for Midi to go play that level in that fort. The second one, it came down to, you know, one bro death.
Alright, Your icon is muted, Proa, but in case you can hear me or not, or
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Much better.
all right.
GG,
Hello.
Proy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so as Dust and I were just mentioning, so game one came down to, and I know you guys were chatting about it in the race time, but came down to Midi going and playing the level in the fort on the first screen.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the gamble didn't pay for him there. And in this seed, it came down to he took a death to the Fire Bros in the World 6 map that had the first hammer. So he used double hammer and 3. Didn't have it for
Okay.
2, and also picked the wrong fort in 3. So that 50-50 didn't pay off for him there.
Okay.
Oh, and among the levels you skipped in Desert,
Yes.
7-5.
Well, okay.
7-5, 7-6.
Yeah. I was scared to death of that hammer look makeup in World 6. Because, I was gambling that, 2 and 3 would still be viable, and that's a terrible gamble to make, but the way the map shaped up, I was going to go for it and, just hope that it paid off, and somehow it did.
Yeah, and actually thinking about that, this is one of the surprising seeds where hammers were useful everywhere.
Yeah.
Or at least 2, 3, and 6.
Yeah, 2, 3, and 2. They were valuable in 2, 3, and 6, and I was gambling that with one hammer at play at that point. I was like, okay, at that point I'm hoping, okay, I'm gonna skip this and hope 2 pays off, and then more hammers kept popping up. So at that point it's okay, I'm gonna hope that I can do a double in 3 and really shave some time, and it worked out. And then I got the third hammer. It's like, okay, so why don't we go for broke here? So. That's not exactly a sane strategy to be doing in a race, but I felt given that I hadn't used the hammer in 6 and had committed to that decision, however foolish that was, like, okay, now you got to go for it. You got to just go full tilt and pray that it works.
Yeah, and actually forgot, DLP just mentioned in chat, Midi also played an extra level because he didn't do the other Type 2 for F1 in World 3.
Okay.
He did the level in between, which was the 5-3 beta, so not super long, but not the shortest level in the world either.
Right, no. So, I mean, overall, my play was much better tonight than it was on Monday. I really generally felt like I was in control through most of it. There weren't any... the 6-6 in game 1 was probably the only thing that I'm looking back and like, well, that was just ugly. But, and that was me just overshooting, the runway a little bit with P speed on Fire Mario and kind of spiraling a little bit. That was my only, I think, real, I want to say unforced error, or an error that, really, that really could have hurt me. And but everything else, I thought I played more, I think, like myself in this one. I think I strayed away a little too much from some of my tactics against DLP, and I paid for it dearly. So this was more of a return to form for me. Yeah, and I'm just gonna Midi Guy finishing up with a 39.52. GG's in chat for him. Yes. GG.
For game 1. If you chose to not ignore the fort on the first screen of World 8, game 1 would have been Midi Guys.
Right.
As for game 2, you pretty much had the reins pretty much almost the entire way through.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's GG's Midi Guy.
GG's Midi.
GG.
That was something. I look forward to seeing how close the first one went, and then the second one. That was, I think, just about every bad luck could have happened, apart from perhaps being able to double hammer in World 3. But other than that, were there any hammers before World 6? Because I ignored everything.
The Fire Bros you fought and died to. in Iceland that had a hammer.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Pro A picked that one up and saved it in 6, didn't use it in 6, and then ended up with the 2 more. So he double hammered 3 and then got to hammer in 2.
Okay, gotcha.
So he got to skip 7-5, 7-6.
Yeah.
Although that fun run you got through there. So that was sort of where that one bro death sort of set the spiral. And then in 3, Pro A also chose right with 4F1. Where you did 4F2, and then you didn't go back to the other pipe to get to it, so you also played the 5-3 beta.
Yeah, I tunnel vision. I was like,
Yeah.
right there. Oh wait, there's a pipe there. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
That's sort of what we thought. Yeah.
I'm actually generally I would have played that fort up front, but because I had an extra pipe check, I thought, well, I wanted the intelligence. That was basically my mindset with why I skipped the stage in the fort in game 1. Is like, well, let's see what the map looks like. I don't like leaving that stuff on the table, but with a level behind it, is like, well, let's see what we've got, and and then the map just perfectly aligned after I beat the fort. It was 3 locks. It's like, well, okay.
Yeah. That was something else. You talked about World 8 in terms of the 3 bridges there? Yeah.
Well, that was very linear, but that was good.
He was talking about the first seed.
Oh, yeah, the first seed, yeah. Yeah, the first seed, because I beat that fort in the dark, and I beat 7F2, I was doing recon, and it was lock, but there was a pipe, so it's like, okay, I'll take the pipe, and lo and behold, like, when does that ever happen?
Today, apparently.
Yeah.
And the 2 longest forts to get there, because it was 7F2 for the bridge, and then 8 fort was the Air Force tile in Bowser's Keep.
Yeah.
God dang. That was something else. I'm looking forward to seeing how the race 1 went, just how close it was the whole way.
Yeah.
I assume I had the lead for a good portion until I went and played that extra fort in World 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys went back and forth. Pro A actually picked up 2 clouds that you didn't through that race.
Okay.
So he got to cloud 6-6 after dying in the end of the front alley. And he clouded 5-3.
Yeah.
Which you ran through pretty quick. So you had the lead going into 8, but it was that opening screen decision is really what it came down to.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if Bowser had to do one more jump, one more block stomp for Pro A, you may have been able to snipe him, but it was just that close.
Yeah. And especially since I was kind of greedy for an item, I went bottom route in game 1 because I thought, I need a flower, because I was scrambling, and again, probably not a smart decision in a race. I should have just ran with it, but that was a fairly power up poverty seed, so I was like, come on, give me something here.
Also, with that one, Pro A, how did you not take damage to that laser underneath the power up block?
Beats the hell out of me.
Because it was shooting straight through you for like.
I know. Yeah, it's like Mario. It's Mario 3 hitboxes. Just run with it.
Speaking of power up poverty, the beginning of the second seed. Where are the power ups? I got stars.
Star.
So Pro A actually went and did door 5 twice, so he had to leave through the first world.
I was wondering about that. I just decided to skip that, and I mean, there's a bunch of stages. Surely there'd be at least one, but no.
No. It was pretty barren for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, overall, 2 entertaining seeds overall. And
for sure.
A bit on the faster side overall too. I mean, World 3 in game 2 was the only one where I felt like I was laboring a bit, but otherwise they were a nice balance overall, I think.
Yeah.
And MIDI for you, Leslie Pro just put in chat. Your 5F2. I don't know how you stayed on the platform, because it looked like your toes were not even touching it when you were dodging those Botaboos.
Oh, you got me there. I think all I was thinking about was just getting a power up. For once, I just wanted to get a power up in that, and I actually
Yeah.
stopped for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lost it though, but yeah.
such as it is. But well, thanks guys, and GG's MIDI. As
So,
far
Same.
So,
as,
now that you got a rematch with the one, the only DLP316.
yeah, no pressure. Just win 4 out of 5 somehow, and I'm the champion. So, I mean,
Simple.
it's, I mean, that's what it's going to have to be. I mean, a Cobra came back from 2-1 in 19, beat me 4-3. So, we have precedent, but it's for me at this point, it's one at a time. Focus essentially on game 3, get through game 3, hope I win, and just keep it going as long as I can. If it gets to 2-2, then it's a best of 3, and then we'll see what happens. But first things first, I gotta come out with my A game early.
Makes sense. That's for
Yep,
sure.
that'll be a great match to watch.
Yep, and that should be Monday. So looking forward to it.
Nice.
Perfect.
All right. Well, thanks guys, and again, GG MIDI, and thanks Dustin
Likewise.
for the comms. Appreciate it.
Oh, it
You're
was
welcome.
my pleasure. Our pleasure.
All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it.
Dust, you want to sign us off?
If this mini guy, what are your thoughts on how you feeling now?
Let's see. What are my thoughts now? Well, I'm looking forward to the final match. I'm definitely gonna watch the restream, and also thank you to everyone that puts this on. And probably next time, I'm probably gonna try to play a little more Bros, because that was probably my undoing for that second seed. That's for sure. But no, I had a lot of fun. I always do, and I'm glad I was able to almost meet the our firstly decided deadline. But it's all good. It was a great time, and I'm looking forward to more in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I'll second that. Can't wait for the next one to roll around.
Yep.
Yep. I think sometime once this is over, we're probably gonna brainstorm some ideas for the next year's tournament.
Ooh. Yeah, it's about time for something a little, something pretty fresh, perhaps. We'll see how it goes.
I'm pretty sure that question mark panels are staying because no one likes hand traps.
Yeah, that's fair.
And yeah, that about does it for me. What about y'all?
I'm cool.
Yep, I'm good. Thanks for a great race, MIDI and Proa, and
Mhm.
you guys both put on a heck of a show. And MIDI, it didn't come down to lots of bros. Unfortunately, it came down to one.
Yeah, just one. The power of
one.
one. The power of one compels me to fight it. I'll do that next time, maybe.
Fire bros on ice. It's never fun though.
Yeah, but not a nice time.
No.
I'll go in the corner now.
So, as said, this Monday at 7 p.m. is the grand finale for SGLIVE 2023 SMB3 tournament. And as Proa stated, he must win 4 out of 5 of those games. And MIDI, you're lighting up, but nothing's coming out.
Oh, it's just my mic is just very sensitive.
Ah.
I breathe and it lights up.
Ah, okay. So, thoughts on that matchup, guys?
I think it could go either way. Really, I mean, like if anything's attest to that, like what just happened on my end just now, I just got sweeped. Another sweep start could happen once again, and then just even the ground completely, and yeah, I still, despite the advantage, I still think it could go either way. Cannot count Pro out, even though he's got to win 4 and DLP only has to win 2.
Yeah, it'll be an uphill battle for Pro A. Nothing's impossible, but it's gonna be a tough grind for him.
But he can do it. I have faith.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Alright, I think now is the time to wrap things up. Thank you, both of you, for racing, giving us a show. Thank you, Rat Boy, for coming in to assist me on comms.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Speedgaming, for allowing us to have this tournament. And thank you, viewers, for watching. I'm Dust Minion.
I'm Rat Boy.
I'm also here.
And that about wraps it up. Goodbye for now.
Take care.
Alright, I will not be here now in 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody.